Hello, welcome to Crafting Kitty. My name is Erin, and it's now November 1st. What? So that means it is time for a new Crafting Kitty Creator Spotlight for November. But first, we're going to do Stitch Marker of the Day from Miss Ellie Leva at Ellie Leva's Crafts and More. This is her Sugar Skull set. We have day 2. Yesterday we did day 1. Let's see what day 2 is. It was cute yesterday. Oh, I almost ripped it perfectly. No, oh, this is pretty. This is super pretty. It's kind of a mint. I'm gonna say it's minty green, and it's got red flowers on it. It's really cool. And then it's got a lovely glass beads. These are so pretty. Let's see how I can. I did it last night and I managed to hide my. There we go. Look at how cute that is. It looks white in the camera. It is definitely like greenish in person. It is so pretty. I am excited. Check out Miss Ellie for her stitch marker sets for all your stitch marker needs. I am certainly flush with stitch markers now. That is for sure. Even with Miss Bingo trying to make off with them. Okay, but let's get to business. Today I am talking about the Crafting Kitty Creator Spotlight. I'm trying to get paper because I want to make sure I don't forget anything. And I got the rules all written out. So, what is the Crafting Kitty Creator Spotlight, you might be asking? Well, each month we pick a creator and we spotlight them. We celebrate them by making items based on their patterns and tutorials. It is very exciting. It's very fun. It is one of my favorite things every month. I love it. So, for this, you can share things you have previously made or things you make this month. Either is fine. You just have to give me a picture of the item. You have to tell me which pattern or tutorial you used, and that's really about it. So, who will we be celebrating this month? Well, November, we are going to celebrate Jayda in Stitches. She has an amazing wealth of tutorials available. She has an Etsy shop where she sells patterns and things, so you can use items, pattern tutorials from either spot, but she definitely has free resources on YouTube. So yes. How do you get me? How do you enter? Yeah, let's talk about how you enter. I'm all over the place here. Okay, so you're going to email or you're going to send me pictures. How do you send me pictures? You're going to post pictures in my Facebook group. If you're in the Facebook group, there will be a post where you can reply, put your picture, and all the information you need. You can email me at craftingkitty@gmail.com. In the past, we have done Instagram. I am going to say no Instagram because I didn't realize that the hashtags were not working on Instagram. They were working in the beginning, and then, but not many people used Instagram. So when I was seeing no entries and getting 0 results, I wasn't surprised. And then I found out somebody got missed, and I felt super bad, and I checked and that hashtag wasn't working for me, and October's hashtag wasn't working for me. So thankfully Paula contacted me and we got her entered, but I don't want to accidentally miss anybody. So until I figure out what the heck is going on with the Instagram hashtags, we're going to just not use that as a resource. So email or Facebook is going to be the way to go. So there is a giveaway associated with this event. The number of winners is going to be determined by the number of entries we receive. There will be at least one winner. Any additional will depend on what we got. We never know until the night of, frankly. So it's I will make something. I made this shawl for last month, and then I'll pick something. I've got a box of yarn I got from Hirschner's for giveaways. I'll pull something together. I don't know what it's going to be right at this moment, but it'll probably be yarn. Okay, so when you send me your picture, when you get your picture to me, you need to include a little bit of information for me, please. I need to know the name of the pattern or tutorial you used, and I need to know what name you are referred to as on YouTube. I know some people might have aliases for privacy reasons or whatever. Just let me know, because I make a slideshow and I'll insert your pictures. The other caveat there is, if you do not wish to have your picture shared, that's totally fine. I will still put you on the giveaway list. I'm referencing this because I write your name on this legal pad with a number, and that's how we pick the winner in the end. But I won't put your picture in the slideshow, and that's totally cool. Just let me know and I won't do it. But if you don't tell me either way, I will assume I can share your picture and share it. What else? I did that. Any additional information is appreciated but not required, like what yarn you used, what hook, what needle, any of that. Totally optional, but appreciated if you kind of know it. I also totally understand that sometimes patterns or tutorials have to be altered. Or maybe you see it and you're like, that's really cool, but I want to do this with it. Like, yeah, I can't even, I'm drawing a blank for an example. But you can do that. That's allowed. You just have to tell me which pattern sets you on your journey. And if you could tell me what variation you did, that would be awesome, because sometimes people see that, especially in the Facebook group, and they're like, whoa, I love that. I want to try that too. One thing was, people have seen crochet items and converted them to knitting. That is allowed. Totally do that. I love the creativity. And I don't think, I can't imagine Jayda would be offended, right? So, yeah, I love that creativity. Go for it if that's what you want to do. We had a couple of people do that. Mel did it. Cinnamon Stitches kind of vaguely described the strawberry bag that she knit, and Mel ran with that, kind of looked at the crochet one, and she did some knitting. We had Lit Knits did that. Somebody asked me a couple of months if they could convert, it was like a hanger or something. Oh, I don't recall. But yeah, that is totally allowed. If you convert it, if you put in that work, I will totally put you in the drawing. We do limit you to two. I'm holding up 3 fingers saying the number 2. To 3 entries in the giveaways. You can send me as many pictures as you want. Totally do it. I love it. But I'll give you 3 entries. But that also doesn't mean you could win 3 prizes. It basically gives you 3 bites at the apple. I just want to spread the love and have unique winners. But you totally can win month and month in a row. We had Tammy was on a hot streak. We just had Handmade Designs have won a couple in a row. I totally don't mind. Just in November, 1 prize per person, please. To address time and project completion concerns, whips are allowed. There's no bright line ruler test. If the idea is you get started, you're trying to do the work, and it gets near the end of the month, you're like, whoa, I'm not going to finish this. Send me a picture. I'm sure you'll be fine. Like, the only way I could ever imagine turning down a whip is if you're like, oh, look, I have a starting tray and this is going to be a king-size blanket. Like, maybe. Not right now. Sorry. But no one has ever tried it. And that's like wildest imagination. The only thing I could ever think of. But yeah. Definitely whips are welcome. Whips are welcome. Okay, I already talked about that. I already talked about the limit of 3. We use the random number. You put your name on the list. That's how the winners are picked. I feel like there's something else I'm missing and forgot. I mentioned not using Instagram. Definitely ask questions. If I forget something, let me know. If you can like, share, and subscribe, that's awesome. Everybody wants to grow. Okay, so we're going to go through the giveaway rules real quick. If you don't want to listen to that, I will see you later. At the very end, I am going to give another spoiler for those with project completion and timing concerns. We've been revealing the next month's creator kind of at the beginning. So if you need a leg up, you can get that leg up. So giveaway rules. First, giveaways open worldwide, void where prohibited. Winner is responsible for any duties, taxes, or fees associated or required by their country. Please be a subscriber. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, do all the YouTube things. We're growing and it's amazing. In order to enter, you have to get me a picture in one of the ways I described already. Any other ways will not be included in the drawing. I just gotta know where to look so I can find the pictures. Although, Mel, carrier pigeon is still an option. Giveaway is not associated with YouTube or any other company in any way. All items that will be given away were purchased by us just to have fun. We just want to celebrate this wonderful crafting community we have here and have a little fun doing it. So, giving some things away. Winners have to satisfy all requirements for entering giveaways in their jurisdiction. YouTube requires you to be 18 years of age or older. You have 14 days to contact me. So for November, you're going to have to contact me by December 14th, 2023. I will post a video announcing the winners. You'll see me with the legal pad and a phone or an iPad drawing numbers. That's how you'll know you're won. Oh, that's the bathroom. I heard water. I got concerned. So I'm not going to contact you in any other way. If you see anyone in the comments saying, telegraph me, oh, you won, telegram me, whatever, you're on the short list, that's not me. But don't give them your information. Don't do it. Don't like them. They ruin the fun. Also, just one other informational piece. We are a smoke-free but pet-friendly home. We have 2 cats, 2 dogs. I can say that again. They are not allowed in this room generally. Sometimes the sassy pants puppy likes to bust through the door. You'll see him. We do have a new cat. He has scurried his butt in here a couple of times as I open the door, but I scoop him out and scurry him back out. So we do try to consciously keep the crafting things away from animals, but you never know. So there could be dander circulating. That's what I'm trying to get. If you're severely allergic and that would be an issue, just take that into consideration, please. Okay, so now we're going to talk about December. And if you don't want to know about December, please, I will see you later. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. If you want to hear about December, let's talk. I'm going to start talking about it in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so there are a few channels that we have done in the past that are consistently requested, and you are always, please feel free to send me any suggestions. You can comment on the videos, you can email me, anything you want. Please let me know if there is someone out there that you know of that you would like to see featured. That's how I found Moogly. I had not heard of her before, and then somebody suggested that I feature her, and I am so glad that I did. It was amazing. So if you can, what was I saying? If you can contact me, that's awesome. I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, so Brian and I were talking, and we fully understand that there are people who have subscribed to us along the way and may have missed people that were done at the beginning and are requesting them, and that makes sense because they are popular designers. So December is a tough month for crafting. I fully recognize that. We've got the holidays, people are making gifts, and it can be a harder time. So I want to make it easier on you to enter in December. I thought Crochet Crowd would be pretty easy last year, but it was kind of a low entry one. So we're going to just keep experimenting. But I thought it would maybe be a good time to redo the often requested ones. Brian and I had a long discussion about how many to choose. I kind of wanted to do a couple, give you an option, but Brian was pretty adamant on keep it simple and just pick one. So that's what I'm going to do. Simplicity, keeping it simple, always helps. But I would love your feedback on this. And because we do have a number kind of consistently requested, we're kind of thinking about doing this twice a year. So doing it here in December, hoping to help people get entries because, you know, hopefully they have 1 or 2 projects in their back pocket that they've done from the person. And then in summer, maybe June or July. So twice a year we can bring back some old favorites, but have the majority be new designers. New, not necessarily new to YouTube, but freshly featured individuals, if that makes any sense. I hope that makes sense. So, long story short, we're going to do Bago Day again in December. She is the #1 most requested. I'll tell you the top 3. The top 3 are Bago Day, Fiber Spider, and Marley Bird, which we've done all of them. I love Craig. I love Marley Bird, but Bago Day was the very first one we did, and she is often requested for good reason. So it's not surprising that many people might have missed her since she was the very first one. So we're going to do her again. I do have one request. If you entered the Bago Day the first time around, I'm not going to go back and check. We're going to do this honor system. But I would really appreciate it and like it if it was something different than what you submitted the first time. Just to give that little extra incentive. But yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a redo, a redux. And I hope that satisfies people's desire to see these designers again, or for the first time in their Crafting Kitty Creative Spotlight experience. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions, especially about that. It's a new idea that we've had, and I hope it's a good one. I don't know. We ran through a lot of options for December, and I think this is the best one we could come up with, and we're gonna go with it. We'll see how it goes. You can only try, right? Okay, I am going to talk to you later. Thank you so much. Bye!